Yo guys, Poison here and welcome back to episode number 25 of our Pokemon Diamond playthrough. In the last episode we got here to Mount Coronet after taking on some Team Galactic stuff. And in this episode we're gonna... And in this episode we're gonna be carrying on up to the top of Spear Pillar. But first off, before we do anything, let's go for a party update. So first off, we've got Poison the Roserade, Quirky Natures, Poison Point for the ability with the moves Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Stun Sport and Toxic Spikes. We've got Slave, Rook the Honchcrow, Sassy Nature, Insomnia for the ability with the moves Wing Attack, Faint Attack, Nightshade and Fly. We've got Shiva the Medicham, Naive Nature, Pure Power for the ability with the moves Drain Punch, High Jump Kick, Psychic and Carmine. We've got Sheldon the Gastrodon, Brave Nature, Storm Drain for the ability with the moves Mud Bomb, Surf, Rain Dance and Ice Beam. We've got Balfi the Snorlax, Relaxed Nature, Thick Fat for the ability with the moves Body Slam, Metronome, Return and Rock Slide. And that is everyone for now. So, I didn't spray another repel, did I? Oh, right. Remind me in future, guys, to never upload at like 10 in the morning because I got legit 2 views on last episode. I'm not even joking. It was horrific. It was so bad. I'm never doing that again. Ever. Right. So we need to carry on up through Mount Coronet then. Because obviously we need to get to our destination, which is our top Spear Pillar. I think we are almost there. Alright, so our first battle of the video, we've got a Galactic Grunt here. We started off with a Bronzor. I hate Bronzor, they're always such a problem. They're never easy to take out, ever. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to click the run button. I meant to click Pokemon. Right. I think our best bet to go is to go into Sheldon, if I can get my words out. Just so we can surf it a couple times. And, you know, do stuff. So the Bronzor's going to go for a future sight, obviously, as you just saw. And, we're just going to hit it with a Surf, I think. That's probably the best bet. So the Surf does quite a decent amount of damage, considering the levels and things. So the Bronzor goes for a Safeguard, which is obviously going to stop any status conditions from actually hitting the Bronzor. So we can't use like paralysis or anything on it now. It doesn't matter too much though. And of course we're going for the Ice Beam, hoping for a freeze, but there's not really much point in doing that. So the leftovers is going to heal up Sheldon a bit more. 292 experience for both people involved. We unfortunately had to take the Future Sight attack from the Bronzor. Didn't do anything though, so it's not much of an issue. But the Grunt's going to bring out a Glameow, so we're going to go into Shiva and just Drain Punch it. So there's the Glameow. So we're just going to hit the Drain Punch, and that should be a dead Glameow. And we can move on to the next Grunt, which we saw further on up. There we go, nice and easy. Scrub-a-dub down the drain. Not much experience though, unfortunately. Right. Oh, okay. Alright then. Trying to get to the next trainer and a fucking Machoke. Level 41 Machoke stops us in our tracks. Just gonna Giga Drain it. Right, so we hit the Giga Drain. It doesn't do half exactly, so we might have to go for a 3-hit KO on this one, unfortunately. It doesn't matter too much. Oh no, maybe not, because we got the Poison Point for the first time in what feels like absolutely forever. So we can just go for a Sludge Bomb, I think, because we're running out of Good Drain PP. So we're just gonna... Wow, I clicked the wrong button. meant to click Sludge Bomb and I clicked Stun Spore. Not bad. So this fight will throw... Oh, wow, that did quite a lot actually. I was expecting way less than that. Alright, so we're just going to hit it with a Sludge Bomb this time, making sure we hit the right button. So we're going to hit it with a Sludge Bomb. And that is going to take out the Machoke and make our life nice and easy. Right. Grunts. Alright. Galactic Grunt. So again, got a Bronzor, so we can just swap into Showdown and deal with this. It's easier than trying to chip it away with anything Thorn's got in our arsenal. So, going to Showdown then. Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball, I think, works on the premise of how slower you are compared to the other opponent. Because obviously Showdown is quite slow as well, it didn't do absolutely anything. Not only that, we are resisted by it. So the Surf did just over half as well. Just like every time we get sent up against the Bronzor, which is actually quite often. So we can just hit it again. No, that should be a dead Bronzor. Yep, there we go. Gonna get barely any experience again because, you know, scrub Pokemon means scrub experience, I guess. Golbat. We might as well stay in. We got Ice Beam. No need to change. We haven't got Nutter with us, obviously. He's in the PC, just taking a nice relaxing couple episodes off. Because he's been with us right since the very beginning, so pretty much. Right, Ice Beam. In fact, we got everyone pretty early on thinking about it. So I mean, obviously we got Poison episode 1. We got Nutter and Sheldon maybe episodes 3 or 4. Oh no, maybe not 3 or 4, maybe like 5 or 6. Then a couple episodes after that we got Rook. And then after that we got Shiva maybe a few episodes later. And then an episode after that we got Balfi. So we got everyone right near the start. So everyone's been with us for ages. That's the thing though. Even when you're not doing a Nuzlocke, I still think you kind of connect with your Pokemon. Depending on how you view the games anyway. No, my arm's hurting. Cut it up today. Came off of I had to go on my friend's penny board. It's going down a hill. Apologies, that's my Facebook and my phone because my phone is connected to my Facebook. But yeah, I was going down a hill on my friend's penny board, and obviously because I was on a hill, you know, I didn't have time to adjust my body weight. What am I doing? I'm meant to be getting Alexis and shit. I don't want to use that. Just use an ether. But yeah, I didn't have enough time to adjust my weight, and I just flew straight off the penny board and did my arm in a little bit. So smart. Let's heal up Poison. Heal up Thorn with the free shit we've got. Let's go. Who's the most useful? I would have thought Sheldon will because of his tanking abilities. He's got a rare candy. Let's give it to Balfi. Because Balfi's cool. Alright. Let's carry on upwards. Onwards and upwards. Wait, have I got a repel on the go? Yeah, I have. Right, so we've got another grunt, which is to be expected because we are nearing our ascent on Mount Coronet. So who's this grunt gonna send out on us first? Let's have a look. Golbat. Okay. We're gonna have to swap out, unfortunately. So we can go into Showdown. Just Ice Beam it. Nice and easy. so the Golbats goes for an air cutter, which obviously doesn't do absolutely anything because of the bulk on this Pokemon is real. Just gonna go for another air cutter, which obviously, again, isn't gonna do a lot. I keep saying obviously or not. It's like one of my, not a lot. It's one of my things. But we're gonna go for an Ice Beam. I don't know how much it's gonna do. Maybe bring it down to the red. Oh, not even a red. So we're gonna get the leftover Shell Bell boost. And we'll just hit it with a Surf for PP consumption. Preservation even. Alright, so unfortunately we got confused because of the Confuse Ray. We're gonna hurt us up in confusion, unfortunately. Did quite a bit though, depending thinking about how far confusion damage normally goes. But you know, when you're powerful like that, you don't really have a choice about how much your confusion damage does. But the Golbat's going to mean like us, which means that we can't escape to get rid of the confusion. But it doesn't matter because we're going to break through and we're going to hit the Golbat with a Surf because Sheldon is amazing. Oh, and of course that leftover Shell Bell, not leftovers, Shell Bell HP is real. Glameow. Do the same thing again, just go into Shiva, Drain Punch. Nice and simple and quick and easy. Right, here's the Glameow. Just Drain Punch. Alright, so the Drain Punch, I was about to say it should knock out the Glameow. Even without that critical, it probably would have knocked out the Glameow, which is always nice. So the Glameow went down. 562 experience, which grows Shiva to level 40. Now on par with Balfi here, and we're going to go back into Sheldon because obviously Surf works really well on the Sponsor, so it's always helpful. Right, so the Galactic Grunt sends out its Bronzor. It's going to hit this thing with a Surf. We get the Shell Bell we get a Shell Bell HP, but it's going to use Future Sight, and now we're just going to go for another Surf. Alright, so the Bronzor goes down. Apologies about my little brother right there. That was kind of my fault. Can't blame him. Alright, so we get 570 experience, which brings Sheldon up to level 39. Alright, so we took out that Galactic Grunt. We got $1480 for winning. I swear this is it up here. Yeah, see, I think that's the exit onto the Spear Pillar. So we were right there when we exited it off last episode. We weren't even that far away. Probably should have just got up to the Spear Pillar and ended it. Anyway, we're going to run from this Bronzor because I haven't got time and I can't be bothered. So here we are. And we are on Spear Pillar. Right, I think we've got a double battle with Barry now. Something huge is going to happen, I think, maybe, right? Obviously, of course we're going to meddle with them though. Okay, maybe not, so they're going to team up on us instead. I thought it was going to be an easy 2-on-2 battle, but I guess not. So we've got a double battle here with Poison. I keep calling Thorn Poison. Damn. With Thorn and whoever's in our second spot. I'm not quite sure it is. Oh, it's Thorn and Slave. So we need to sort Slave out, obviously. Thorn's going to get a bucket. Slave's going to get a bucket load of experience from this. So we're just going to go for a Sludge Bomb on the Stun Key. And I think we'll swap into... let's go swap into Balfi. Alright, so we're going to get the Quick Claw and just Sludge Bomb on the Stun Key, because obviously Giga Drain is going to do about the same, which is barely anything at all. But we'll work with what we get given. So So the Stunky goes for a Night Slash on Balfi, but it doesn't do absolutely anything. We get the light, the enemy team sets up a light screen though, which does do injustice for Thorn a little bit, because obviously Thorn is special based. I think we go for a Toxic Spikes just because we can, and we'll go for a Rock Slide on the enemy. So the Poison Spikes were scattered around the enemy's team's feet, so anytime something that that isn't floating or something comes in, it will damage them. It's always helpful, but the Dustox goes for a Silver Wind. Doesn't do that much, but the Dustox's attack does raise, and so does its defense and speed, and special attack and special defense. So Balfi goes for a nice and powerful Rock Slide, obviously. Apologies, that's my Facebook again. I've just turned it off though. So, yeah. So the Rock Slide hits, and the Stunky goes down. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so getting barely any experience points again because of the scrub of their Pokemon. Next up, the other Grunt has got a Glameow, Grunt on the left. So this is actually something we can deal damage to. But of course, because of the toxic spikes, it gets poisoned. So again, we're just going to go for another Rock Slide. The Dustox goes for another Silver Wind. Hopefully it won't get the boost. It gets a crit, but it doesn't get the stat boosts, which is always nice. Well, the crit isn't nice, but not getting the stat boosts is. So Thorn goes for a Giga Drain, almost one-shot in the Glameow, so we getting all that HP back. Glameow goes for a Slash. Almost taking out Balfi. Balfi goes for a Rock Slide, and unfortunately the Dustox avoids it, but the Glameow hits. The Glameow is going to go down. But unfortunately, the Dustox is going to stick around. So we're going to get, again, barely any experience. Nice. So I think what I'll do is I'll go for a Sludge Bomb and then just a normal Body Slam. I doubt it'll kill. This will kill though. Well, it should. No, it won't. So maybe the Dustox will decide. Oh no, we're gonna go first. Never mind. I thought the Dustox would go first. So Dustox goes down, which is good. We might get some moderate XP for this. Nope, barely anything still. Slave grew level to 16 though, not that it matters much, of course. Maybe if Slave hadn't been out in second place, then we would have got some more experience from this. So the second Galactic Grunt sends out Showdown, which of course is going to get poisoned from the Toxic Spikes. Toxic Spikes disappeared from around the feet. Okay, sure. So we're going to go for a Sludge Bomb and a return, I think. So if this program survives these hits, then I'm going to be amazed. Yeah, so the Sludge Bomb didn't do a lot, obviously, because the program gives part Poison type. Growlithe's going to go for a Nasty Plot though, which I think actually ups his special attack and special defense, so God knows why he's doing that. Because you don't really want to be upping your special attack on a physical Pokemon, but hey, each to their own. So, as expected, the Croagunk goes down. And again, we get barely any experience. Alright, so we beat apparently the toughest of all of the Grunts. Without much trouble. So we're going to walk up here. And we've got Jupiter, Mars, and Boss Cyrus here. Cyrus says everything's going to end and a new life will begin. With a red chain, he's going to probe in another dimension, and the command, and he's going to bring forth Palkia and stuff. So we're going to just watch this animation real quick. Alright, and so here we are up against Mars and Jupiter. Now, I thought that animation was absolutely sick when I was a kid. But it's not so great now. It's still pretty cool, but doesn't beat X and Y. Alright, so of course here we are in a double battle against Mars and Jupiter, along with Barry, who just had to come along and just wreck the whole mood. So he's got a Munchlax out front. So what we're going to do off the bat, obviously, because there is 2 Bronzer on the field, we're going to swap in the Showdown and use Surf, obviously, because we don't give a shit about Barry's Munchlax. He can go suck a dick. We got a Snorlax. I don't even care. But the Bronzor's going to use extra sensory on our Gastrodon, Sheldon here. Hopefully shouldn't do too much though. Should be alright. Yeah, we're fine. So they're going to double team extra sensory our Gastrodon, which is just plain rude. Munchlax is going to go for stockpile, which is going to raise his defense, I do believe. Yeah, there you go. Defense and special defense, apparently. So we're just going to go straight for a Surf. I keep forgetting my D-pad doesn't work on this controller. It's only the control stick that I've set up. Oh yeah, and I've got to say again. Low, so. Excuse me. Reviewer. So, we're going to go for a Surf. It's going to hit that one. These are some bulky Bronzor. How much is Munchlax going to take? Barely any damage. Great. So we're going to get healed by the Shellbell as well. So the Bronzor goes for a Light Screen, which is going to raise its team's special defense, which is quite irritating. But Bronzor are going to be lenient and go for extra sensory on on Barry's Munchlax this time. Their Munchlax flinched as well, so we can just go for another Surf. I think this might be like a 4-hit KO for a lucky. Jeez. Alright, so there you go. Again, Munchlax is going to take barely any damage from this. And there comes the Shellbell again, giving us quite a bit of HP, surprisingly. Bronzor's going to go for extra sensory again, obviously. Because that's all it wants to do. It did quite a lot. No surprising, it was a crit. So, going to hit us this time as well. Hopefully it shouldn't do too much. Swallow. I think that restores all the HP that he's used from using stockpiles. So that's going to be quite a lot of HP. But as you can see, the Munchlax isn't actually doing anything. Yeah, so that's a 4-hit KO definitely. Unless Munchlax decides to actually do something for once. By the looks of things, I don't think it is. So we're going to get a lot of HP back from the Shellbell again. So Bronzor on the right is going to go for an extra sensory on Munchlax. Is the one on the left going to hit Munchlax, or is it going to hit us? I hope it hits the Munchlax. Because this Munchlax isn't actually doing anything. Unfortunately though, it's going to hit us, which sucks quite a lot. Munchlax is going to go for a Screech, which normally raises defense, but because he missed, because his Munchlax sucks, it doesn't do anything. Didn't do anything. So that's one Bronzor down. Wow. Wow. It lived with 1 HP. Great. So Thorn's going to gain a little bit of experience as is Sheldon. So that Bronzor's going to go for extra sensory on us, which is annoying. Couldn't just finish off the Munchlax, could ya? Again, using useless ass moves. He's got Stockpile, Swallow and Screech at the moment, as we know. So Mars is going to bring out her Paragon. I think what we're going to do for now is, because this Munchlax is garbage, we're just going to go for a serve, we're just going to hit everyone in the field. Or we can get hypnosis, or we can get hypnotized and fall asleep. That works too. What my plan was to take out the Bronzor and the Munchlax while dealing damage to the Pugly, then swap into Shiva next turn. But of course that doesn't seem like it's happening. Because Munchlax is being useless! Can't even do 1 point of damage to a fucking Bronzor. Instead, we're just gonna swap straight into Shiva and just hit that thing with a high, hit the Parugly with a high jump kick. Slash from the Parugly. I did quite a lot, god damn. Extra sensory shouldn't do a lot. It'll probably be neutral actually, thinking about it, I think, yeah. Oh my god, Shiva, you need to come through. Right, I think then instead of hitting a high jump kick, we'll go for a drain punch. I think probably it's just pure dark. I don't think it's dark normal. If it was dark normal, it would be great. I don't think it is. The probably is going to decide to use Slash on the Munchlax, which managed to take it out. So I think if it hit us, we would be dead. So we're going to go for a drain punch. How much is it going to do? Is it going to do enough to put us up to decent health? That looks like it's going to do enough. We're going to get about half of that back, so we might get into green. Yeah, just barely not giving us to full. So it looks like the Pony's got a citrus berry, which is quite aggravating. Bonzo's going to go for another extra sensory. Should do moderate damage just like it did last time. I don't think it'll bring us into yellow though. No, it didn't. Alright, so we've got Heracross, so that's a bit better than that stupid ass fucking Munchlax. So if the NPC is smart, it's going to go for like a horn attack or something. But I don't know. So we're just gonna go for a high jump kick on the Parugly, I think. Probably use Shadow Claw on us. Ouch. I think this might kill Shiva off. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. So Shiva is down, which sucks quite a lot. I mean, the Heracross goes for a close combat on the Parugly, so that's helpful. That should kill off the Parugly, looking at Heracross's level and yeah, just how powerful it is in general. So that probably is down, but unfortunately Heracross's defense and special defense is lowered. So I think if that Heracross goes for an extra sensory, if that Bronzor goes for an extra sensory on the Heracross, which it does, that Heracross is dead, unfortunately, due to the super effectiveness of the attack. Or not, Heracross could just eat it up like an animal, and just completely disregard what I said. I think we're going to Rook, just because it's fast. So Mars has got a Golbat now. Things aren't looking too good for the Heracross. So I think we're gonna go for a Faint Attack on the Bronzor. The Heracross, oh, Golbat used Poison Fang. Oh damn, that did a lot. Alright. The Heracross goes for an Aerial Ace on the Golbat, which is strange. If Barry was smart, he would have just swapped straight out, but okay. So we're going to go for Faint Attack on the Bronzor, which is obviously going to knock it out. Finally getting that thing off the field. Alright, 210 experience, barely anything. The Reflected wear off though. Jupiter's now got a Skuntank on the field. Ooh, I think what we'll do is we'll go for... Let's go for a Fly on the Golbat. Golbat's gonna go for Air Cutter though, which is gonna... an Air Cutter, I can't talk today at all. An Air Cutter which is gonna knock out the Heracross and possibly me as well. Because of how little health I'm on. Yeah, we're dead. Goodbye, Rook. You put up a good fight. Not. You did one wing attack and then just died. So the Skuntank goes for Poison Jab, which isn't going to hit anything, luckily. So I think what we'll do is we'll go into Battlefield and we'll just go with a Rock Slide or something. Because our team is very weak right now. From all of the effort of getting up here. So, Balfi. I keep saying Balfi. Barry has got a Staraptor now. So it might actually be able to deal some decent damage to that Skuntank with a close combat. We might even knock it out. So we're going to go for a Rock Slide and hope that the Staraptor goes for a close combat. No, the Staraptor goes for a quick attack on the Golbat. Stupid thing. Critical hit though. Golbat goes for a bite on us. It shouldn't do too much. No, it doesn't. We still live. The Skuntank goes for a Flamethrower on the Staraptor. Jesus. Don't know how well the Staraptor's going to take that. Not very well. But of course we miss... Oh no. No, we miss... We miss both Rock Slides. and we get all the HP we lost from the bite back, and then some more. So we're going to go for another rock slide, hope the Staraptor's smart. The Golbat goes for confused around Staraptor, which is helpful, because it means it's not going to hit us. Hopefully the Staraptor will pull through and go for a close combat. No, it goes for a takedown. That's not too bad. That's still helpful. Because we really want to finish off the Golbat. We might be able to get the Skuntank down into red as well. Yeah, I think that's a dead Staraptor. That ain't... No, Staraptor ain't living that at all. That's a dead... Yeah, that's a dead Staraptor. So I think Barry... He's only got his ace left now, so that's 3, and he should only have 4 on his team. But we hit the rock slide on both opponents, so the Golbat is dead. And the Skuntank maybe down into the red. Wow, we got the crit on the wrong Pokemon. Not bad. Right, so that is Mars out of the way. Now we just got to focus on Jupiter. No, not even into the red. That did nothing. And the Citrus Berry activates as well, which brings it right back up to 50% health. We got quite a lot of experience for that though. And we get some leftover HP back as well. Oh no. Okay, so Barry's also got a Ponytail now, it seems. Let's go for a return on the Skuntank. The Skuntank goes for a Poison Jab on the Ponytail, because Ponytail's quite frail. Yeah, did about 70% HP, and the Poison as well. Things aren't looking good for the Ponytail. But the Fire Blast misses, unfortunately for Barry. Should have gone for like a Flare Blitz or something. You don't want to use Fire Blast on a physical attacker. So the return almost manages to knock out the Skuntank. Meanwhile, Ponytail's taking poison damage. Not that much though. I've got the leftovers, so I'm going to get just a little bit more HP back. We're almost to, we're on about 40% now. So we're going to go for a Body Slam and just finish up the Skuntank. The Skuntank goes for a Poison Jab on us, assessing the threat. Takes us out, unfortunately, due to the crit. Hopefully the Ponytail will be able to finish off the Skuntank. Ponytail goes for a Will-O-Wisp. Great. Don't know if the bone will be able to kill it though. Oh, it does. Okay, that's good. So the threat that is the Skuntank is down, so we can now happily bring out Happily bring out Thorn, the healthiest member of our party right now. Luckily though, I think Barry actually heals you after this fight before you take on Cyrus, and then he heals you up again just before you take on Dialga. Alright, so we've got a Golbat last again. Let's just go into Showdown then. Fire Blast from the Ponytail hits the Golbat. That's surprising. Shouldn't do a lot though, again, because Ponytail is physical. No, it only does about 50% even at the same level. Fire Blast has got like 110% accuracy, power. 110 power. So the Ponytail's going to get hurt by the poison, almost killing it off. I don't know if we're going to wake up though, I hope we do. So the Ponytail goes for a stomp on the Golbat, should kill it off. Oh, not quite. That was a crit as well. That is a weak ass Ponytail. The Golbat goes for a meaning we can't swap out if we get annoyed from being asleep all this time. It doesn't matter though, because we wake up, we hit the Ice Beam, that's a dead Golbat, and that is the end of the battle. Not even bad. Alright. So, we've destroyed well, I didn't say destroyed. We beat Commander Mars and Commander Jupiter. So, that is the end of that battle. We got quite a lot of money for winning as well. So, apparently our Pokemon are really tough, but they're gonna they'll fit the wall and just that. So, Barry's gonna heal us up, which is always helpful. And he's just gonna fuck right off. And Dialga's like, raw. Forming a brand new galaxy under his feet, even though he only controls time. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Dialga's making a galaxy from his feet, even though he, like, controls time and not space. Never made much sense to me. So Cyrus is boasting about how it's like, oh, there's a new world and shit. And then Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf show up because we freed them. And they're just like, no! And they completely get rid of the galaxy that Dialga's created. And destroy Cyrus's control over Dialga. But Mesprit also appears in front of us for some reason. Cyrus is like, the red chain is crumbling away. Blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, just like, fuck. He's just gonna do it again. And he's gonna battle us. So he brings out his Honchkrow out first. Does that make sense? Brings out his Honchkrow first is what I should have said. And we're gonna go straight into Sheldon for the Ice Beam. But I don't know if Sheldon will be able to take what Cyrus throws at us very well, because that is a very high level Honchkrow. The Honchkrow starts with the embargo, which means that we can't heal up Sheldon if worst comes to worst. Honchkrow also goes for the drill peck. Damn, that did a lot. Sheldon didn't take that very well at all. Sheldon, you need to take this. You need to kill this thing. Doesn't even get halfway. Alright, we're just gonna have to go for an Ice Beam and hope. So Cyrus goes for a Super Potion. So we should get this thing down into the red, hopefully, unless we get a crit or something. Yes, we got it down into the red. Hopefully this Honchkrow will miss its next attack, which means we can kill it off. But no, the drill peck hit, so unfortunately Sheldon is down. It's a crit as well. Yeah, there was no way Sheldon was going to survive that. So we're going to go into Balfi, I think. We're going to go for a Body Slam. Hopefully Snorlax will be able to take this drill peck a bit better because of its physical side. Does take it a little bit better, but not as good as I was hoping. But this Body Slam will take out the Honchkrow anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. And then we'll get all that HP. We'll get some HP back from leftovers as well. A Weavile. So then what we're going to do is we're going to swap into Shiva and just Drain Punch it. Alright. Level 48, Jesus. Alright, let's go... Yeah, let's go for a Drain Punch. We need this thing dead. So the Weavile goes first with a Drain Punch, but we should be able to take this... Take it just, and then we go for the Drain Punch. This should kill because of its quad weakness. Even with the 8 level difference. Because again, Weavile is... Oh, not again. But, because Weavile is quite fragile, so it does take it out. We're going to get nearly all of our HP back. We're going to get a bucket ton of experience as well. And then we're going to swap into Balfi and we're going to try and hit the Rock Slide on this Crobat. Alright, let's Rock Slide. Crobat's obviously going to go first because it is much faster than us. We get the flinch, it gets the flinch off though, so we can't Rock Slide it this time unfortunately. So we're going to try again. The Crobat's going to Air Slash. Hope it doesn't crit. No, it doesn't crit. It doesn't do much damage. And we get the Rock Slide. Hopefully it will do quite a lot of damage. No, it didn't. It didn't do that much. Alright. So now what I think we can do is I think we're going to go for a stab return just to get, you know, just because it's probably more powerful than that rock slide. Excuse me for all the snorting and sniffing and stuff, guys. My nose is hell. Alright, so we go for the return. We hit the return. Bring it down into the red. Hopefully we'll be able to survive one more air slash, and then we should be able to take this thing out. Cyrus uses a full restore. That's just plain annoying. Maybe we can get a crit though and finish it off. No. So it does just under half damage. Right, let's go. Crobat goes for a bite. Shouldn't do too much, and hopefully we won't get a flinch. No, we didn't get a flinch. Almost takes out the Crobat, just like last time. We should be able to take one more bite from this Crobat. Should. Goes for a cross poison, and that's going to be stab. Hopefully Balfi doesn't die. Balfi lives with 2 HP. Hits the return, kills the Crobat. Nice and powerful. Oh, Balfi. Alright, so we got 2,010 experience points and some leftover HP. So, Cyrus' last Pokemon is a Gyarados. Let's go into Rook. So, Gyarados. Let's... Oh, right. We get the Intimidate as well, which is really annoying. Intimidate drop. Let's just go for a Nightshade and see how much that does, because if worse comes to us, we can just spam Nightshade because it's always going to do 38 damage. The Gyarados goes for a Giga Impact, which is going to do a lot of recoil damage to it. If we can... No, we didn't survive, unfortunately. But that's going to do a hell of a lot of recoil damage to that Gyarados because it did so much damage to us. Oh no, wait, Giga Impact doesn't do recoil damage. Shit, I forgot. No, it just means he's got to recharge next turn. Right, so let's go for a Calm Mind while the Gyarados is recharging. And then this turn we can hit it with a Psychic. Hope it doesn't have like Shadow Claw or some shit. So Gyarados goes for an Ice Fang. I don't know how much it's gonna do though. Did quite a lot. We're gonna go for one more Psychic though. Another Ice Fang. Ugh. I think Shiva's gonna... Oh no, Shiva just managed to take the hit. Right, we're gonna go for one more Psychic and hopefully it should bring it down into the red, ready for someone else to take out the Gyarados and finish it off. No, not into the red, but just about... just before the red. So unfortunately Shiva goes down. So we can go... I think we can go into Thorn here and we can go for a Sludge Bomb. I hope maybe we'll outspeed it. I don't know. We'll go for a Sludge Bomb. We get the Quick Claw as well, so we're definitely gonna go first. The Sludge Bomb should kill the Gyarados there. The Sludge Bomb does kill the Gyarados, and that is a GG to Cyrus. This has been a long ass episode, Jesus Christ. Alright, so Galactic Boss Cyrus. Ugh. Sorry about this, guys, so much. Alright, so Cyrus goes down with a massive fight. And then, of course, Professor Rowan comes out of... Oh, no, yeah, Dawn and Professor Rowan come out of fucking nowhere. It's like, oh, look, it's Dialga. And, of course, it wants to challenge us to a battle, but we don't have any fucking... You know, just fucking dead. Barry said he believed in us, apparently. Suffering and we're about... Can we not, like, heal or... Let's see what we can do. let's go. Let's heal up Sheldon to full. Right, and we've got... Oh, we've got 2 max revives. So we'll heal up... let's see, Dragon Steel. Let's heal up Shiva as well to full, and then we'll just revive Rook. There's not much we can do about Balfi though, unfortunately. I don't have any... I keep forgetting to buy healing items. Yeah. Alright, so before we do anything else, we are going to end this episode, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We did take on Cyrus in this episode, so it was quite a long episode. If we had the option to take on Cyrus, I hadn't the option to go and heal before taking on Cyrus, I would have stopped it there, but we didn't get a choice, so I had to battle him. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do be sure to check out the ending layout, because Slateport Studios is of course a thing now, and I will have the link to that in the shoutout section. Also in the ending layout will be the first episode of this series and the previous episode of this series. If you haven't seen those, please do go check back and watch those. Every like, comment, favourite and sub is appreciated, so please show your support by doing all of those things. And I will see you guys next time. Adios.